If you're brand new to funnels, one of the first questions you'll face is, what funnel should I build first? Because if you spend any time online, you'll hear people talking about sales funnels, webinar funnels, membership funnels, affiliate funnels, and a whole lot more. But here's the problem. Most beginners start with the wrong funnel, and that usually creates a lot more complexity than they actually need. So in this video, I'll show you the funnel I recommend every beginner starts with, why it works, and how to build it inside System.io. Inside System.io, the beginner funnel I recommend only has a few moving parts. First is the opt-in page, where visitors enter their email address, then a thank you page that tells them exactly what happens next, and finally an email that automatically delivers your free resource. That's the entire system. No upsells, no downsells, no complicated automations, just a simple funnel designed to help beginners start building an audience. Now let me explain why this is usually the best place to start. One of the biggest mistakes beginners make is trying to build the final version of their business on day one. They start building sales funnels, advanced automations, multiple offers, extra pages, and before long they're managing something far more complicated than they need. The problem isn't effort, the problem isn't complexity. Every extra step creates another opportunity to get stuck. So what funnel should a beginner build first? A simple lead generation funnel, an opt-in page, an email sign up, a thank you page, and an email that delivers your free resource. That's it. This funnel helps you do the most important thing first. Build an audience, because before you can sell anything, you need people to sell to. Now let's build it, and remember, we're not trying to build the perfect funnel, we're building a working funnel. So from the top, we'll go to sites and then down to sales funnels, select sales funnels. And then from the right hand side, we want to click on the blue create button here to create our new funnel. Now I'm going to call this funnel launch checklist. So when you put a name here, you want something it's going to remind you of what it is. So maybe the name of the actual lead magnet. I'm just going to leave the default settings here, what I've got for the funnel domain. And what we want is to select build an audience. So this gives you the option to collect email addresses and build your email list. So click on that. You see the light turns blue. Now we've selected it. We don't need any of the other options to bother about them. So if we just click on the blue save option here, now our funnel's created, as you can see here. So if we select it, we now can see the opt-in page has been created, a thank you page and an inactive page. So the inactive page is simply a page it gets redirected to if your opt-in page has been disabled. Now from the right hand side here, you can see we've got our list of templates we need to actually select. So we are going to select this one. So I'll select that template, and you see now we've got an option here on the right hand side to edit page. I'll click on the edit page option. The opt-in page has one job, and that's get visitors to join your email list, nothing more. So not to explain, we don't need to explain everything, not to sell everything, just one action. A common mistake beginners make is writing headlines that are too vague. Welcome to my website doesn't tell visitors what they're getting or why they should care, but get my free launch checklist immediately communicates both the offer and the benefit. The clearer your headline is, the easier it becomes for visitors to take action. So what we need to do is delete all these sections we don't need, a header, etc., to keep it. So we've just got headline, sub-headline, maybe some bullets, and this bit here. So I'm just going to cut this bit. Okay, here you can see I've now edited this template. Just left the basics on it here, which is the headline, sub-headline, email form, and this bit here, as well as the bottom bit here, which you can see here. So this is the email form here. So for most beginners, collecting an email address is enough. You don't need lots of fields. The simpler the form, the easier it is for visitors to complete. So I'm just going to start with the headline. So here I've got get my free funnel launch checklist, and then the sub headline or the supporting text. So I'm just going to paste that into there. So for this, I've got a simple step-by-step checklist to build your first funnel without getting overwhelmed by unnecessary complexity. And the email field, I'm just going to select on there, and you can see on the left hand side it's set to input type email, and you've got a placeholder, says email, so I'm going to put in, change that to enter your best email here. Now what I want to do here is also add some bullets. Click on here, and from the left here select bullets, and I'll just put that underneath there. Now what I want, just make that move spacing on that. And I want another bullet there, so I'm going to have 4 bullets there. So all you do for that is just press enter at the back end of the line there. So there's 1. Alright, now you see I've got 4 bullets there. Oh, that should be launch. Actually, let me stay off that. So now I've got my headline, my sub headline, some bullets here. The email field. Now I've got 2 buttons there, so I think I'll keep that one because I like the look of that. Keep that and delete that one. So we'll just click the trash icon there when you hover over it and click OK. There, that looks about right. And then for the call to action, which is for the button there, so click on that. When the action button is clicked, because this was for a video, what I need to do is make sure this goes to the submit form, and they will automatically go to the next step. Normally, if it's already, so you just need to make sure that it's set on to submit form on the action, and then it's set to the next step. What I need to do now is scroll down and change the text I've got on there. So on the left here, button text, I'm going to send me the checklist there. So I'll come off it and over it. There we go. And I want to, if you want to use the image as well, so yeah, I'm going to select on the video, and I'm going to click on the delete option, or you can just select it from there, delete option, when you highlight it, hover in the middle, click OK, and that will delete it. Now from the right, sorry, from the left, under media, just drag the image icon to the right there, click on it. Well, onto the image file, so it's at the top one there. I already uploaded my image what I want, so I'm going to select that. That's what I selected. So there's my image. Okay, and once you got it how you want it, click on the save option, and then we can preview the page. Once we got it how we want it looking, then we can start creating our thank you page. So if we go back to the editor, save, and then click on exit, and see what we need to do now is edit our thank you page. I'll click on that. As we did previously with our opt-in page, we need to also do the same with our thank you page. So from the right here, I'm just going to select a simple thank you page, this one here, and then what you need to do is click on right here, edit page. So what I want to do is remove these elements I don't want. So the top here, and maybe some bits in the bottom. I want to keep that, the headline, sub headline, remove these bits, maybe keep the button. So I'm just going to pause the video now to do this. Anyway, now I've just finished editing the thank you page, so leave it like that. It's nice, plain and simple. The first thing I want to do is reassure the visitor that everything worked okay. So a simple headline like check your inbox, which I'm just going to put here now. Immediately tells them what they should do next. Next, I will let them know their funnel launch checklist is on its way. This helps set expectations and reduce confusion. I'll also include a quick reminder to check their spam, junk or promotions folder. This can help reduce support questions and improve chances they'll actually receive the resource. From the top, I'm just going to duplicate this text here and just drag it and get it on the cog and drag it down underneath this here. I'll just double click in there, paste text in there, so I want this a bit smaller. And finally, if you have another helpful resource, video or tutorial, this can be a great place to recommend it. The key is to make sure it feels like that it's a natural next step rather than a distraction. See on the button, if we just click on the button, we can put on the button text there, paste that, watch the next tutorial, and then we can just put the link into the video there. So once one clicks on it, then it takes them to the video, and then you just save it. Next, we need to create the email that sends the free resource. Okay, so for now, if we exit out this page, click on exit, and then go to automations at the top, and then down to rules. So what we need to do now is click on a new rule, click on blue create rule option there, and for our trigger, go to the trigger, get the blue plus, and then want funnel step form subscribe, and then select our funnel. So for this particular one, I want the funnel launch checklist, select that, and the funnel step is the opt-in page, which you can see it's selected now. From the right hand side now we go to action, click on the plus, and for that action what I want to do there is send an email, and then what I want to do is send a new email. So click on the plus next to email and it will say create email message, click on that. For the subject and put your funnel launch checklist is ready, and for the body of the email paste that in there, and the download your checklist option there will be where your link is, or it can be a button. The goal of this first email is simple: deliver what we promised. Too many beginners try to sell something immediately, but before asking for a sale, it's usually better to build trust. Here you can see I'm including a clear download link or button, depending on what you want to put here, so subscribers can access their checklist straight away. Notice how short this email is. We don't need a long story, we don't need lots of links, we simply deliver the resource and help the subscriber to the next step. If you wanted to put a link in there, you'd highlight it and click on the three ellipses here, or the three dots here, and you'll see then an option for link here, and then we can put our link to our download here. I'm not going to do that here. We can click on the blue save option there, so save it. Click on the save rule option there, top right, and then you can see the automation. For your funnel launch checklist opt-in page, your funnel launch checklist is ready, and it's there, and this green tick, it means it's active. Now at this point our funnel is complete, and visitors can subscribe, receive the thank you page, and automatically get the resource we promised. And the next step then is to actually then test this. Now to test this, we need to go back into to get our link, so we can get that through sites. Go back to sales funnels, and then click on our funnel what we just created. Make sure opt-in page is selected, and you'll see the URL path. This is our link, what we need to. We can click on the link option there, and it will say copy to clipboard, and then just open a browser up. Open a browser up and paste it into a browser at the top, your link, and then just test it. So we'll test that. and send me the checklist. I see now that's taking me to my inbox, to the thank you page with the instructions there, and I've got a link there for this. I could click on that and that'll take me to a video if I put this option there. Now if I go back into my inbox, and here in my inbox you can see the actual email what I created is actually zaf@pagebuilder.com, and to me Zaf, that's what I put in, and there we go. So there's the email, so there you can see that's actually worked okay. So don't forget to make sure that once you've set your funnel up that you actually test it. That's very important to make sure it's working, so we don't be sending traffic to our opt-in page and it doesn't work properly. Here's a lesson I want you to remember. Your first funnel doesn't need to be impressive, it needs to work. Most beginners try to build too much too soon. The people who make progress build something simple, get it working and improve it later. Opt-in page, email sign up, thank you page, email delivery. Master those 4 pieces first, everything else can come later. And that's why this is the funnel I recommend every beginner starts with. Notice that the lesson wasn't really about System.io. System.io was simply the tool we used to build it. The real lesson is that simple funnels help beginners take action faster. Now, if you want more beginner-friendly funnel and landing page tutorials, subscribe to Page Builder Academy. And if you're ready for the next step, click the video on the screen where I'll show you how to create a landing page that converts more visitors into subscribers.